It's about to be 6 losses in a row for the Mets. They had a 10-7 lead and gave it away in the last 2 innings of this game against Atlanta tonight. Pitching was basically dead this whole series against Atlanta. And all because Schultz and productivity, while better in this game than compared to the last two, who has now fallen asleep the last couple of innings. There's no discipline at the plate again. And what has been the main MO the last month and a half? The fact that Showalter refuses to move Marte back into the 2 slot instead of by leaving him to rot in the 6 hole, behind in front of guys who can barely produce whatsoever. Showalter, in my mind, has become a cancer. Oh, God. Hunter. He's punting away the game. If this team is even going to have the hope of a playoff run, the cancer that is Buck Showalter needs to be cut clean out. He's become cancer to this team. And how do you deal with a cancer? You cut it away from the nucleus. You go with the nucleus, and then you cut it away. And Showalter, you are that cancer that needs to be cut. You've become a selfish, stubborn, and incompetent bastard. This is reminding me too much of your predecessor, Louis Rojas, who was just as incompetent back then as you've become now, if not more so. And again, it would not surprise me if you've been possessed by his ghost, making choices based on panic, not logic, making decisions based around stubbornness, not what works, choosing to break choosing to fix what wasn't broken, choosing to destroy what didn't need to be fixed. If the Mets tank this year, you're gone. The Mets fail to make the playoffs this year and finish 10, 15, or even 20 under 500, your ass is gone. Actually, they can't finish 10 or 15. Well, they can finish 10 under, but not 15 under. But the point still applies, Buck. You've had your way with this lineup for too long, and it's got to stop. Put Marte back where he belongs in batting position number 2, instead of leaving him to rot where he can't really produce all that much from the 6 slot. Sure, tonight he's had a decent outing and gotten his batting average back over 250. But again, who's really producing behind him at the bottom of the batting order? Practically no one. You started Vientos at first instead of Cannon. What did that get us? A golden fucking sombrero from this kid. Bringing in David Robertson for a 5-out save, and he blows it when he's not even comfortable with 4-out ones. No logic. And look, for both Snitker and Showalter, I get neither Strider or Verlander, respectively, had a good night. But that being said, Buck, with what happened, you let Strider get off the hook. But do you care? Probably not. But do you care? Eh, probably not. Probably not. You just want to keep running this team into the ground. I am not going to allow what you did in Baltimore to the Orioles after a decade long stint where they're only just now climbing out of the hole that you dug them into from 2017 up until 2021 when you were finally given a pink slip to happen to this Met squad in 23. I'm making a declaration to all Met fans now. Blast Billy Epler's Twitter box. Hit him with the Firebuck hashtag. We do not need this kind of an incompetent manager for the rest of the year. Maybe we should do what the Phillies did last year when they sacked Girardi and let the bench coach take over and see if we can pull some sort of miracle formula out of that. I mean, let's try that for once. I mean, let's try that idea, huh? Fire Buck and let whoever this bench coach is take over for the rest of the year and see how that pans out. We may not get the same result as the Phillies did last year, but it would at least we get some level of resembling normalcy with whoever the bench coach is, putting Marte back in the two hole where he belongs instead of the six slot and leaving him there to rot, leaving him there to die. Leave a comment, smash a like, and sub to the channel. This is Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.